Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Whoo-wee, after that, that first reading that was really incredibly powerful. It feels strange just stepping back down to earthly things that we want to have a look at. Okay, what I want to have a look at in this particular reading. Well, first of all, yes, it is Judge Tanya Chutkin, Chutkin. Just put her surname down to my accent, but for some reason, I just get Tanya and Janet in my mind. It's almost as if her soul name should have been the other one. And I used to work with two fabulous young women who were completely different in absolutely every way, Janet and Karen. And boy, oh boy, I could never get their names round the right way. I knew I got it wrong every single time, but it's almost as if they had the wrong name. So just, yeah, understand. Yes, it is Tanya Chutkin. Yes, I know it is Tanya Chutkin, but for whatever reason, my brain has a spat moment on that. And yes, also we'll point out that Kamala Harris was a senator very briefly, 2018 to 2021, where she stood down as the senator to become the VP. So what I was really getting out of that was she was not a career politician. She hadn't really lent into the establishment of politics, that she had an entire life, a really productive and empowering life prior to stepping into her Senate role. And it's almost like the Senate role was simply a blink to set her up for the vice president position. So what I want to have a look at is, I'm actually just really quickly going to have a look at the EJean Carroll appeals case. So I am using my tripping weight tarot. Talk about different energy. Because I didn't realise when I was doing my reading yesterday, and all that's coming down in September is EJean Carroll's appeal is probably, Judge Chutkin's will be first in starting, but in September, EJean is straight off the mark. So let's have a look. Trump's appeal for EJean Carroll. Was that going to go for Trump? Because I'm using my Trip and Wait Tarot Trump cards. I'll keep this one really quick. Entertainment only. Let's have a look. How's it going to go for Trump? Oh boy. Bruised, battered, back up against the wall. He will cling on to the message, but there's guardrails that are going to be put up for him. He's oh, goodness me. If he just kept his mouth shut, he's going to cling on to his message, but he's just going to get beaten up over this. I don't see it going his way at all. The Knight of Cups is the challenge for him. There may be an offer that's made, you pay this amount type scenario, perhaps a negotiation and an offer being made. He may make an offer as well to make the case go, to make it all go away, but I feel this is more the challenge for him, that he's going to be offered a settlement, Foundation, we got the Star of Hope and Healing. How's it going to go for Trump? Well, he is trying to control the emotion as well as the physical, but I'm just getting it's not going to work for him. We've got here very much about powerful feminine energy bringing healing. So that's the Foundation. In the past, something unexpected out of left field coming for Trump. I don't feel that I don't think he thought that she would. I just don't think I'm going to say I don't think he thought. I don't think he thought, but I don't think he thinks anyhow. Crowning this reading, we've got the Wounded Warrior, again, another Wounded Warrior. needing a Bex and a lie down. I think this is going to affect his health. I think every single case that's coming up in September is going to affect his health. The truth of it is almost going to be too much to bear. He's going to reap what he has sown, absolutely. Externally, he's going to find himself naked and fully exposed in regards to this. Internally, he's the internal battle. He is really going to struggle not to lash out in regards to this. He's apparently still denying he ever knew EJean, even though he's been convicted. So externally, yeah, he's just going to find himself really exposed in his childlike manner. Sorry, I'll lift you slightly so you can see the cards of it. His childlike manner is just going to be on full display internally. He's just having this real internal fight within himself. Hopes and fears, the Three of Pentacles, trying to come to some sort of, what am I getting here? It is about dark money behind the scenes, but it's also about plotting behind the scenes. So I'm really getting that, okay, thank you, that he's going to want to take it to SCOTUS. I don't think SCOTUS are going to hear it. I really don't feel that they're going to hear it. The outcome for him, yeah, he's going to have to come up with the money. I don't think he's got the money. What is it, up to about $110 million? I don't think he's got the money. He's going to have to come up with the money, his toxicity, his just ghastliness is going to be on full exposure, and it's ending for him. It's part of his legacy, but it's an ending of the cycle for him. We've got emotional overwhelming, possibly even an emotional breakdown, and we've got in the face of justice. This is nightmarish for him. Now, I do know that this one's, I keep getting that this one is the one that really hits him to the core personally, because this is personal. Trump org, yeah, the organisation frauded and there were a lot of people involved. The Stormy Daniels case, oh, well, there were a lot of people involved in that. Wasn't me, this one did it. But this is personal. And this is the case that I've always said, this is the case that really, really affects him most. We've got emotion, walking away from the emotion of it. And then we've got the Fool, the new start, as secrets are brought forward. The stepping off a cliff as his secrets are being brought forward. This is the case. I always get that the EJean Carroll is the one that hits him hardest if you have a look back at my old readings, because this is him personally. This isn't Trump org. This isn't election interference or anything along those lines. It's not. There's no external factor. It is Donald Trump in a change room in a New York boutique, abusing a woman. That's all I can say. That's what this case is, and it's very personal. So I'm going to just quickly ask, will he be forced to pay? Will he be forced to pay? Well, yes, okay, I'm getting yes, he will. He'll lose the appeal. But will he be able to okay, thank you. He won't have to pay until he's run out of, I believe, options. You want that one? Okay. Oh, you want that one? You want it that order? Okay. I'm wondering whether he's going to be forced to pay. Okay. Come on down. There may be a gag order as part of this, but this is very much about the female strength shutting him up. EJean, He's going to be seen and heard and publicly humiliated, and it's going to be very off-putting for those. It is about a decision moment, um, sort of dragged out of the swamp decision moment, a difficult decision to be made. So I do want to know whether to take it forward or not. Okay, thank you. He's going to be really publicly humiliated, and he has to make the decision as to whether to take it further. Inflammatory information coming out, emotional breakdown, and we've got the Fool, the stepping off the cliff, new start, burden of the message in the face of justice. I don't think he's got the money to pay for the legal representation. I don't think he's got the money. Okay, I'm going to ask a little bit differently here. I'll just leave you down for the moment. Donald Trump try and take the EJean appeal to SCOTUS. Oh, saw the Knight of Swords cards there again. Will the independent female lunacy? There's lunacy. He's going to go ballistic over this. Let's have a look. Will Donald Trump try and take the appeal up to? Can he even do that? Because is it a state case or a federal case? I think it's a state case. I don't think he can. I think he's going to be told to pay up, and he's just going to lose his marbles over it. Yeah, there it is. He's going to be told to pay up, and he's absolutely going to lose the plot over it. He's going to have to pay up because of his lies. Absolutely, his lies. And then we've got the Swords of Truth moving forward. Oh, ending, karma, big stick. What more do you need for him? Yeah, he's going to be forced to pay up, and boy oh boy, this is going to hit him hard. It's really, as I keep saying, and as I split the deck, there's those cards again. I think this might be the start of the trigger of the health event that I keep seeing. He might go into hiding for a little bit as they try and explain why he's not rallying. He may have an emotional breakdown over this. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Glad I read that one as separately. Let's see how it plays. Okay, love to you all. Take care. Bye bye.